Walking down the avenue where we used to play. The house on the corner is still the same today as it was when we were children, innocent as innocent can be. I borrowed all your records, you borrowed mine from me. We sat and talked for hours in a box hung in a tree, and we stole your daddy's last bottle of gin.
Welcome to another video and welcome to the channel. And this is the 22nd edition of Kidsgrove The Bygone Days. Dave, you brought me to another pub here in beautiful Goldenhill.
Goldenhill Club, the new one.
Yeah. And it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, when you walked in, you were a bit surprised, weren't you?
I certainly was, absolutely. So, what have we got planned for today?
Well, today's the David show. I'm joined by two special guests. I've got David Salmon.
Hello.
I've got David Wood.
Yep.
Both are connoisseurs when it comes to Goldenhill in the way that you know more about Goldenhill than probably most. I know very little, so I'm going to be picking your brain as we're going round.
Okay.
I've done a lot of research based on what we were just talking up at 4 o'clock this morning, reading your memoirs on the Goldenhill Memories page, which is absolutely superb. But we will be having a walk around, but to give everybody an idea, because I'm conscious that a lot of people in Goldenhill won't have seen some of the work that we've done. We've done these 20 odd, they're all available on YouTube. Once we've covered, we did Talk Pits recently, we did Butt Lane, and afterwards, 5-6 weeks later, we hold a nostalgia night. And you'll see and hear a lot about Nostalgia Night. It's live, it'll be in this location here, which is brilliant. And we pack the place out, we really do. But before we go on the walk, give us an intro about yourself first.
So I start, yeah. Well, I was born in the village and on High Street. My mother had a drapery shop and my grandfather had the Minerwood Company. We moved when I was about 7 or 8 up to Olcott Crescent, where I lived till I was about 16 and then moved away from the village. But I kept a strong affection for the village. I'm still friends with people from childhood. In fact, I've got 2 friends from birth and their mothers were carrying them when I was carried. A strong affection with the Roger Street Christ Church. My family were very strong churchgoers. Sundays were 9 o'clock Sunday school, 10 o'clock morning service, 2 o'clock Sunday school, and 6 o'clock evening service, all at Roger Street. And this was echoed throughout the village at all the other churches. And we had the youth clubs, and then we later got into the music side. We formed a group and played there. Nice. And that's a quick resume.
Okay. David too.
I'm David Wood. Was friends with David when we were little boys. His mum and dad asked me to keep my eye on him, you know, because he's a lot bigger than me now, so it's role reversal there. I was born in the village, round about where the doctor's surgery is now. My mum was born on Goldenhill, of a big family. My dad was born down at Woodstock. His family came from there from the early 1800s, and they more or less ran the Baptist church there in Lakebrook. I had a wonderful childhood in Goldenhill. We had access to whatever we wanted for adventures, climbing, everything. We were short of nothing to keep us entertained. There was no such thing as being bored when we were kids in the late 40s, early and through to the 50s. But it was a wonderful childhood.
Yeah.
Agree.
And I have very, very fond memories.
Brilliant. And I'm hearing that and reading that everywhere I look. What got me with the fascination with Goldenhill was this one. Was this Jim Dutton?
Jim Dutton.
Jim Dutton. Yeah. And what first attracted me was this foreword that Peter Coates did.
Yes.
Incidentally, I've actually invited Peter's Coates. I've written to his family and invited him to the Nostalgia Night,
Oh, interesting.
which we know is on the 24th of July now. Right? So fingers crossed Peter will come. But I won't read just a quick extract out of this. Goldenhill had 11 pubs, 50 shops, general stores, grocers, sweets, butchers, fish and chips, fishmongers, clothes, shoe, clog repairers, ironmongers, chemists, newsagents, furniture and oatcakes. Amazing. You would know many of the people in the shops, they would know you. We had 2 bakeries, 3 bus companies. I used to go to Stoke City on Jeffreys every other Saturday. We had a cinema, which I often went to twice a week for about 7 old pence. We also had a billiard hall. But this forward, there's more, and I'll read more at the very end. I absolutely love from Mr. Coates and Peter Coates, and it shows his affection for the area.
Yes.
I also have books in front of me. This one, Goldenhill, The Gateway to the Potteries.
Yep.
It's written by yourself.
Thank you. Yes.
There we go. And I cannot wait to get my teeth into this a little bit later. Right. Shall we make a move, or have you got anything to add?
Well, I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
I mean, they've all been fabulous. For you guys that are watching, all these are following on from Kidsgrove The Bygone Days, the musical, which was over 2 years ago now, I believe.
We've raised over £30,000.
Which is wonderful.
Well done.
It's all been gone back into local charities, which is
That's nice.
why.
And I think what we're doing, we're capturing the moments, we're creating the history for generations to come.
Yeah.
That's the thing, the biggest feedback that we've had. If we didn't capture this now, we'd lose it.
Yes.
You know, we're all not going to be here forever.
No.
I'm getting involved with a number of schools as well. We're looking at doing a heritage centre at Kidsgrove Town Hall where we can bring this and store it.
Oh, you're good.
You know, so at the moment I've got over 500 photographs of Goldenhill, which I was talking about earlier. I've got 3,000 of Kidsgrove in the surrounding areas, which we're going to digitise and hopefully put in this heritage centre, subject to me being given grant approval.
Right.
That's where we're going.
That's fabulous.
But without further ado, I think we should go to our first location.
Let's go.
Okay.
Walking down the avenue where we used to play. The house on the corner is still...
Okay, we're here, our starting point. The gateway to the Potteries, the top of Goldenhill.
Yep.
We're here. Behind us there,
Starvation Banks.
Starvation Bank.
Yes.
Starvation Bank. No idea how it got its name.
No idea. Nobody's ever come up with a theory.
I think it was all due to the spoils from the pits. There's lots of foothills in the area, lots of pits in the area, and I believe a lot of the spoil was there.
It was, the very far end, there was a lump of concrete where the conveyor used to sit on the top.
Yeah.
Where I can remember sitting up there in the late 50s with a pair of really cheap binoculars and looking over the Cheshire Plain, and we found Jodrell Bank, the transmitter. We didn't know what it looked like until we saw it. You know.
Then there's the American winch. It was like a Jeep sort of thing with a winch on the back. We used to play on there. That was a real sight. Nearby there were foothills that were partly open. It's quite a dangerous place, really.
We'd left some railway lines and we got them propped up and put an old truck on there, took the chock away, and everybody dived in and fell out at the bottom. Totally mad and dangerous, but it was fun.
Yeah, but it was. Then behind us we've got Goldenhill's only remaining pub.
Yeah, the first pub.
The Travellers Rest. What's this? When was this built? Do you know? Is it? Any
What's
ideas?
that?
When was it built, David?
What, the pub? I don't know.
I don't know that question.
Late 1800s, I should think.
Yeah. That'd be about right.
Yes,
Right.
the 18th. So looking at the architecture.
On the other videos, we've done all the Kidsgrove pubs, and we were counting up just Goldenhill. Goldenhill along the stretch, it got around about 16 pubs
16.
if you
With the
included
clubs.
the pubs.
Yeah.
From right down by KFC, was that the Gardens down there, I think, all the way through to the Travs.
Right.
But on the Kidsgrove one, within a mile radius, Kidsgrove Centre, they had 51 pubs.
51?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
But I can remember as an 18-year-old going to Dog and Partridge or the Op In, starting there on a pub crawl, coming all the way along to the Globe, to the Nelsons, all the way to Travellers,
Wellington, so forth.
Brennan's, but happy memories.
Yeah.
Then behind us,
Yeah.
Oldcock Crescent. So what can you tell us about Oldcock Crescent? There was a farm down there, wasn't
That's right. Well, from my side, we moved here, I think it was about 7 or 8. But we moved from the shop on High Street and moved here on Oldcock Crescent. This is the drive, and then around there's a crescent. And this is where Goldenhill starts. And funnily enough, when I did after 11 plus, because I lived in Oldcock Crescent, which we were at number 2, which is about 50 yards over the border, I had to go to a Kidsgrove school, and all my friends went to Stoke School. Very sad time. In answer to the farm was right at the end of here, owned by the Brown family. They used to have a milk rounds, everything. And later in life, the son Joe, he became quite a celebrity because he started to delve into American cars.
Yeah.
And he bought the very early Chevrolet Corvette Stingrays and C1, C2, C3s. And he started this fantastic business with a chap named Sposton from up at Torque.
Right.
Bill Sposton, I think his name was. And then his daughter Jeanette used to keep her horses there, and she taught me to ride. We had a deal. David helped me muck out, and I'll show you how to ride a horse. And she had a pony, I think it was Flick.
Sounds like a Goldenhill deal, yeah.
It's a Goldenhill deal.
Yeah.
Let's have a walk up Woodstock Street and share some memories from there.
Okay.
Walking down.
Okay, so we're heading up Woodstock Street.
Yeah.
I'd like to know a bit more about Vera Neat. Now, everything I've read about Vera is fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got some cracking photographs here up on the screen now. Some youngsters on horses, Vera herself, with a headscarf on.
Yeah, headscarf, shopping bag, usually, yeah.
And a
wellies, bull riding boots,
Yeah, I've got a picture of both Vera and Eric here. So where about with the stables?
Yes, the stables were over there.
This entrance is there, wasn't it? Yeah.
And then Vera lived here. And the thing was, of course, they also gave music lessons. Very good violinist.
She was a piano player.
Piano player.
Pam Donahue.
Oh, Pam Johnson, yes.
Yeah, Pam actually had piano lessons off Vera.
Yeah.
I read on the memoirs.
Yeah.
So the stables were here.
Stables up there, to a bit more up there. Well, it's Coffin. But she was quite a character. But you know, she walked everywhere with all the girls.
Yeah.
Took them to all the pony and horse shows in the area.
Yeah.
And you know, no horse boxes at all, Dave. It was just simply a line of horses.
Used to be a water tap there. That when we were playing up the swings, you used to come down and have a drink of water. And the horses, the big black one named Pegasus, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he used to lean over and lick your head while you were having a drink of water. Yeah.
Because Deb, my wife, she used to go riding there.
I think I read that. I might have been your memoirs. That Pegasus, she's put his head over, turned the tap on, but never turned it off. There was a comment there. So walking slightly up. Now, if my memory serves me right, there used to be a park here on the left.
That's right, the swings we used to call it. I don't know any other name, Dave. I don't know.
Originally there was a wooden hut, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
And then they knocked it down and built a proper brick one for the parky.
A parky, that's right. And if you were doing something wrong, you'd soon be out.
I'll see your dad about you.
Yeah, that was it.
And they would.
And they were all different swings, weren't they?
Yeah, there was a sand pit, they said, wasn't there?
So here's
a big Chinese swing.
Yeah.
It was a big thing, and my cousin got his leg trapped in it, broke his leg, and they seized it all and wired it up, didn't they?
Afterwards, they did.
A hell of a lot more than this.
Yeah, look at the picture here now on the screen here. From an health and safety point of view, look how high that slide is now. Then
it was much bigger.
in the 70s compared to now.
And people used to grease it as well, Dave, you know, to make it go fast.
Bread wrapper, grease paper,
At least they haven't built on there.
Yeah.
You know.
There are 2 reservoirs there, one on the other side of the road. The one on the left is the new one, I think. Yeah.
No, fine.
And all that was fields, of course, where those houses are there and there. And then did you live somewhere at all? Or some of your family live up here? Because there's some houses here, that farmhouse, wasn't there?
Jeff Cliff around the corner in the new ones.
Did he? No, I'm wrong.
The water that we have here, I was told, I did a service call in a pumping station out at Peckford in Old Beeston in Cheshire. And he told me that it's Welsh water that's pumped through there down to Birmingham, up to Tittersworth, and then up to the reservoir here. Yeah.
Right.
So it's well-travelled water. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a walk down Rogers Street.
Walking down the avenue where we used to play, the house on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rogers Street was originally called
Williamson Street.
Williamson Street.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a walk down. Any specific memories
Yeah.
you've got?
Well, it was named after Robert Williamson, and he was like the local landowner who he had mining interests. He had the colour works. He had.
Right, mate.
He actually was responsible for bringing the church to Goldenhill. There was a big fallout. They felt that the current church at St John's was too high, and they had this sort of fallout, and a group of people got together. Mr Williamson, I presume, put most of the money, and they bought this tin church, as Dave refers to, it came from Liverpool, didn't it, David? And then the church hall was built, and that was very active during the war years.
Yeah.
Walking down the avenue where we used to play, the house on the corner is still the same today as it was when we were children, innocent as innocent can be.
That's the park.
So this is the tin church, as we call it, Dave,
Yeah.
Christ Church. And do you want me to repeat about Williamson?
No, we got that.
You got that. So this was the church hall, and Dave just referred, we had a Saturday night socials, youth clubs, bring and buys, fetes, and everything had happened. Christmas fairs, everything happened here, didn't it, David?
Yeah.
I think I told you about the music
Pantomimes.
pantomimes,
Yeah.
which are also all featured
Right.
on.
So is it closed?
It is.
Oh, I know.
It's sold. I believe it's sold off. They couldn't open it again. Tendencies went down to something. Socials. There's two rooms
right,
basically. There's kitchens, and it was a very important building, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
Right.
for the
But unused now.
well, it's all sold to somebody. I don't know who
Right.
bought it. No idea. It's probably one of our members or fill us in. And as I said to you earlier about the hours of the going to church, that was all done here for me. I was my family.
Yeah.
Were there.
Did you say this come from Liverpool?
Yeah.
I've never been in there.
Have you never been?
Been in all the others, but I've never
Yes,
been in there.
yeah.
Yeah. Even been in the mission at Lake Linehouses, but
Yeah.
not been in here.
I've been a couple of christenings in there.
Yeah, and weddings. Quite a few of my friends
Right, lads.
were baptised and wed here. But I mean, when I was a child, the anniversary attendance, it was packed. You got an upstairs balcony, and there was just standing room only.
Wow.
It was
Be a
incredible,
bit of
really.
a foundry sheet metal works. Is it Linden
Mr.
Cottage,
Smith,
is it?
yeah, Mr. Smith. at the
Leslie
foundry.
Smith, I think, lived there, yeah.
That was all fields up there, David.
Yeah, that's all fields. Used to be a path up here to the swings,
Yeah.
a shortcut that
There's a
kept
bit of
us
a
off the
short-
road, yeah.
Yeah. And then the foundry was there, next to my granddad's house.
These were built in the 70s, I think, this estate.
70s.
And any odd metalwork jobs they'd do for you. If you needed a bracket making, Mr. Smith would make it and whatever.
Yeah.
He did lots of things for my granddad at the pop work.
Is this where the first aid man lived, Dave?
Yes, he did.
On the end
Mr.
road.
Wakefield.
Piano lessons and first
That's
aid or
right.
something, wasn't it?
And I remember cutting myself very badly one day, Dave, and I'm afraid it going septic and going to see that keep going back. Well, I keep dressed, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
Mum sent me there. But everybody went there, didn't they? You know, any cuts and bruises, and there he lived.
Do you, Dave?
This is my granddad's house.
Yeah.
Grandma and
This is-
Grandma, Trenton House. And he owned the pop works and quite a bit of other bits and pieces there. He started life off as a ewer in Trenton House it was. That was the entrance to it.
Right.
It's all changed. He started off as a ewer in the mining industry. And then as a spare time, he started selling ice from the horse and cart. And those photos are on the site. And then he went on to sell pop, make pop. And they got this reputation, Pop Orton.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
selling all throughout Staffordshire. North Staffordshire.
Yeah.
And then later in life they moved to Kidsgrove with their sons taking over.
Yeah.
And this was the colour works. This was
Yeah.
the sort of
This is where the colour
Massive
is.
all the way down there, wasn't it?
massive
Yeah.
site, David.
Blue cobalt,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
And
This
it's-
used to be the bus, PMT bus
yeah,
depot.
but depot was
Cavernous place it was, yeah.
Yeah, I've got some
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Brilliant.
photos of the bus
there. Yeah,
depot.
it started off as that, and then it went to a PMT mobile garage, didn't it,
Yeah.
David? Didn't it?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh,
Bryn
yeah.
Jones,
Summit service station.
And the
a
car
garage,
sales.
Car sales.
Yeah, I can
Now-
remember that.
Then Bryn Jones kept
Bryn
it.
Jones kept it.
I
didn't
had a car off Bryn, yeah.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when he moved to Allsage. Yeah.
Am I right in thinking there was a rail hub here?
Oh, what, sorry?
A rail? Was it a
Rail.
rail hub here?
Yes, the top of the tram lines.
Yeah.
Trams. Before it was a
Trams.
bus stop station,
Yeah.
it was a tram station.
Yeah, I think I read.
So all the trams ended here,
Yeah, I think.
and the rails went all the way down the line, but then of course it got covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was in
Ter-
Martin's.
terminal for the trams, yeah.
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 Yeah, I think that closed in 1927. If
There,
memory
there is a
serves.
photo somewhere on
Yeah,
There is, David.
memories.
There is, yeah, there is.
Where was the
This was
British
the
Legion?
pop works.
The British Legion was there. The second one was it, Dave?
The second, the last,
Second British,
last
one.
British Legion.
Last British Legion was there.
Yeah.
The previous one was on High Street. the other one
Goldenhill
down-
British Legion used to be down the lane.
Yeah,
Then they
East Side
built a
Lane.
new one here. Very nice.
I've got quite. I put some brilliant pictures of the Legion when they were. It was going through demolition.
Yeah.
I've also got a picture of the one down the lane,
Yeah.
which is a
Yeah,
first.
I found one as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got some.
We've
One
got
of
a
my
lot.
cousins, yeah.
Mr. What's his name? Jones gave me a lot of photographs. Do you remember from the Catholic
Yes,
Church?
yeah.
On the Legion.
Yeah.
So this was Grandad's Pop Works, Goldenhill
Yeah.
Mineral Water Company.
Yeah.
And he had bottle washers here. My auntie Maud, all family work. Mum used to work once she's finished her first job here.
Used to stand here and watch him labeling the
Yeah.
bottles.
Yeah, Maud.
So later on, I can
Bottle
remember,
washer,
I can
yeah.
remember this as
Yeah.
when Goldenhill Minerals moved to the bottom of the bank,
And that's right.
and then we got Mal Linton's bookie.
Yes, there was a bookies here.
Mal
There was.
Linton.
Yeah.
Bootmakers used to be in there
Yeah.
because I used to go.
Oh,
in there.
Johnny Gibbling, wasn't it?
In Gibling, was it?
Johnny Gibbling, yeah, local fella, yeah.
I used to go in the Red Lion, and there used to be a bookies runner who used to come
Oh,
and take,
Yeah.
take your bets.
Yeah.
And we just had a few beers. I was only
Yeah.
a teenager then,
Yeah.
but I can remember that
Yeah.
as clear as anything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And then
And then this is Beach's shop.
Beachy's shop,
Yeah.
yeah.
His family. Yeah, and then of course the Red Lion, which you've just referred to
and
as
I've
the
got
bowling green.
photos, so many photos of the shops.
Yeah.
I'll put some on the screen now of Beatty's shop,
Yeah.
all the way down the high street. A lot have come from your work,
Yes.
which you've given me permission to use.
Grandma's
which is
shop.
Absolutely
Used to be
fantastic.
a monumental masons over there as well.
Yes, there was.
On the
There-
corner,
Mm.
that was it Michael Street?
I should know.
North
Ian
Street it was
Broad's
called
mother's,
originally. On
grandma's
the
shop.
corner there was a big sign that said double diamond on it.
Joe
Yeah.
Jones.
But actually there was a monumental
Yeah.
masons. I can't remember the name of it.
I was at school with one of them from that family, but they're quite well known. I think he's in moved to Tunstall after here. It's quite a well-known basin. And then you got your police station down here, because I was referring to, and
Yeah.
and,
And the
Yeah,
and then shops and oh
the
God,
Red Lion.
Red Lion, of course.
Had my first legal pint in there, and he said,
I wasn't
"You aren't
part of
18." I said, "I am." In fact, I was the only one who was 18.
So we've got the police station down there. We
Just
got-
where the girl is there.
oh, right,
Yeah.
okay, by Lawton Rise.
And I mean, for a little village, having a police station, you know.
Yeah.
Met my wife on that corner.
Did you?
We'd been in the pub, me and my two mates, and we came out, and Florence Jennings was walking up
Yeah.
with my wife Auntie and introduced me. And my mate had a date with her first. She said, "I don't like him." So I got her.
Right. And
50
that's,
odd years, 60 years I think now.
Yeah.
and I'm right in thinking that's where the first Goldenhill Working Men's Club was.
Further down here, past the police station, where that car is now.
Yeah, perfect.
Just about
Yeah, I've
there,
got
yeah.
some photographs
So, yeah.
of that as well.
And then here you got Ian Broad's, his my old
Alice
friend,
Street was down there.
her shop.
I've got
Sweet
I
shop.
have got some photographs of that side because obviously it's all disappeared now, but we'll put those on the screen when we get to the nostalgia night as well. I'll have photographs, 500 photos playing throughout the night and turning around, so I'll make sure a lot of them are included.
Walking down.
Catholic school, junior school. We had an infant school. We had a nursery school here, as Dave.
Yeah.
Secondary modern, Goldenhill Secondary modern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4, I'm thinking total, isn't it, Dave? 4
Yeah.
schools.
Got quite a few photographs
I'll
of schools.
give you a list of them, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got that.
There was
list.
a ragged school at one time
Yeah.
by the Wesleyan Church.
Oh, that was a sign, wasn't it?
And I
Oh.
bring along a lot of school photos from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and church photos as well, processions. That I'll bring to the nostalgia
Oh, yeah,
night.
we're on
But just
Ronnie Potts.
looking behind, we got the. If you look behind, we got the Red Lion,
Yes.
Yeah,
and the Red Lion used to come. The bowling green was here. That's the
right, yeah.
wall, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
where that pair of semis is there.
Yeah.
That was the bowling green
It was
there.
a big
yeah.
bowling green, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there was allotments, and my granddad had an allotment down here.
One or two, Brian Johnson, whose granddad
Brian
kept the
Johnson.
cinema, he
Yeah,
bred
the-
greyhounds down here,
and he
didn't he,
bred
I think,
greyhounds.
yeah.
There was a mushroom farm, a family, and that was about,
The mushroom farm.
yes, very well known, and I just forget the name. It's on one of the photos, and I used to take papers, and I remember coming down here, and there were no street lights. I used to race up there in winter, you know, because it was so eerie and a long drive.
I'll try and dig that photo.
Yeah.
Let's have a wander down.
It's Worthington.
Sports field at the bottom is now grassed over. When
Yeah.
we were kids, it was black ash.
Black ash.
And when the sun was shining, you could see all the glass
Yeah.
shining in it, you know.
And everybody came back with cuts, you know, Dave, when
Yeah.
I just got lesson.
Right.
And then what else did we have, Dave? We had, then it was allotments, as I say, Grandad had allotment,
Yeah.
and you know, Dave,
And a road down here, yeah.
him and his brother had this allotment, and they used to feed 4 families,
God,
or nearly 6 families from an allotment every Saturday. We used to go, and Mum used to send me to get vegetables,
Yeah.
and then my cousins had come from to get their share, you know.
Yeah.
It was just here.
the school's gone. The senior school and the infant school, what was left of it,
Yeah.
that's gone. I think it was last year or the year before they knocked it all
What
down.
school was this called?
That was the
Yeah,
secondary model.
Goldenhill Secondary Modern and Goldenhill Infants.
Brilliant.
That's
Yeah.
where we went sort of from
Okay.
first school,
Yeah.
about 3 or 4, weren't we, Dave?
Yeah.
And then when we were brought into the school, there was a big high chair, and to introduce you to everybody, you had to sit on this chair. And everybody, this is
You know,
David
light
Solomon, you
shining
know,
in
and this
your
is
eyes.
Reg Tooth, this is Ian Broad, and so forth.
Yeah.
And,
What was the, this nursing home's not been here long, has
yeah.
it?
Well, that was the entrance to the mushroom farm, I think, about there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the allotments were there,
Yeah.
just above it.
Quite a way down, weren't they, really?
Yeah.
And that
more.
estate, there on the right hand side,
Yeah.
I've got my friends, the Malvins, live on there.
Oh, yeah.
What that used to be, was that open fields? Or?
That was an open field, and below, just below where the car is down there, there's a big sport. We called it the Wreck.
The wreck.
Yeah.
This
Big
is-
football,
still
massive
called the Wreck.
football pitch. Yeah.
Still
That
called
Yeah.
leads you to the
Yeah.
cushion.
Yeah.
Pub
Yeah.
And Lake Brook's down
Lake
this
Brook.
way.
And what-
Lake Brook used to be on the bend, a very severe bend.
And Lake Brook's where the church was?
Yeah, the Baptist chapel. Yeah.
Baptist Church.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
We'll have a look
Yeah.
down there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on this left-hand side? That's a school now, isn't it? At the bottom?
Yeah, on the bottom, Goldenhill
Yeah.
Middle School, isn't
Middle
it?
school,
I
maybe.
don't
I
know.
don't know.
What about the infants?
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
school
not
anyway.
sure, David.
I sent him an email asking him if he wanted a copy of the books, and they never replied.
No.
Yeah.
But I gave them to the St. Joseph's.
Yeah.
Right.
I did
Did
the
it,
same,
2
you know, with the
presentations
Scouts.
there, yeah.
I wanted some information. I found some information on the Scouts here, but nobody replied
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, what we'll do, we'll have a drive down to the Baptist
Baptist Church.
Baptist Chapel, and to the Cushion, and we'll have a talk about that area
Lake
along
Brook and
there.
Linehouses, yeah.
Linehouses especially, I want to have a look at.
Dave, what exactly, I can't quite remember what was there on the left. It was your rugby field.
It was out the rugby
your
field.
rugby field, yeah.
Rugby field.
There, Dave,
They
where you-
bought a big wooden pavilion from RAF Stafford or something like that.
Did you?
The lads made the seniors bigger than us.
Yeah.
Put the base in and erected it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there
at
was
the
a
second model
long
school.
jump.
Yeah.
All sorts down there.
Good,
Yeah.
Really good sports.
Yeah.
The headmaster was
Let's have a drive down to
the headmaster was rugby.
Walking.
We're here on the Cushion car park. Cushion was originally called.
I
Gardens.
think it was a Rose and Crown or something
What
like
was it?
that.
The gardens?
Gardeners.
Gardens.
I can't remember now.
I can't
Gardeners Rest, I
Try
think.
and- I'll try
Everybody
and dig
referred
that
to it
out.
as that. Yeah.
We've just been joined by a lady, by a neighbour of the Cushion,
Yeah.
who's just come out saying that
Michelle.
Michelle, saying how she used to love. She lives here now, but her memories of the area of coming over the horse riding, Yeah, she got quite sort of emotional,
Yeah.
excited.
But when you look at there, Dave, what a vista, you know, all the open fields and
Yeah,
lighting.
just, if we pick up that view, Glenn, just looking across towards
Icar. Is it Icar Park?
Icar Park over there as
Yeah,
well.
park.
And Linehouses was in that valley
That's
there.
it, yeah.
Where the travellers, the caravans are now.
That's all
The travellers
caravans.
site, yeah.
Yeah.
Site now.
The Cushion Car Park. Behind us then, there's a wooden hut there. Is it wood?
Say again.
That hut there,
There.
David.
The wooden hut?
It's a wooden bungalow that's been there for as long as I know. And the chap who lived in it was named Rowlands. And I've seen on the ancestries, he got relatives here as well on the bend
Right.
at Lakebrook.
Right.
I mean, I'm 80 this year, and that's way older than me.
Right.
Way older than me. Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
ever noticed that before.
There used to be a little sweet shop on the corner.
Oh,
Her
yes,
name was
yeah.
Rowlands, Mrs. Rowlands.
Right.
So, had his mother's sister or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, my granny used to walk me across here, buy me some sweets, and walk me
Okay.
back here. There was no cars then.
Yeah.
You know.
There's the chimney from the foundry, David. Isn't
Yeah.
it there, that we were talking about, Dave.
Yeah.
Where Dave used to go
Yeah.
and look
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I used to wander down. I was told not to go near it, but you
Yeah.
know, when
Yeah.
you're 5 or 6 years old, you don't want to do as you're told, do you?
So Lakebrook-
Especially when your dad tells
Andy
you.
and Alex who
Yeah.
run the Rifleman.
Yeah, oh, Alex, you know Alex well. Yeah,
That I'm sure that's still their house. They don't live there. But I'm sure it's still their
Oh,
house.
she does. In fact, I think she lives in where
back with-
my mum was born, on the bend.
Oh, right.
I think, because I sent her a load of photos. We had a bit of a reunion thing
I
there.
know she owns it.
But this is called Lakebrook, and then that
Yeah.
becomes Acres Nuke.
Acres Nuke.
Down
No,
there,
Woodstock. Woodstock is next. After,
Oh, Woodstock
after
next,
the
is it?
road.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Dave.
And then when you go round the corner going down, the next set of houses is Acres Nuke.
That's Acres Nuke.
The Rifleman pub and whatnot.
Okay, let's have a look behind me. So, looking behind me, Glenn, looking over into the distance there,
Wedgwood Memorial up there,
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Used to be a
Red
lot
Street.
higher than that.
yeah, you can
it-
see
a thunder
right
storm
in the
or something.
distance,
Vandalised.
you can see Wedgwood
Just
Memorial.
up there, yeah, Red Street.
But I imagine growing up as a kid, this was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know, it really, really was. You said you used to love coming
No
down
limit
here.
to where you could go.
Yeah. And the
that-
same the other side, Dave, as well. Of course, we got all that all the
Yeah.
way up to
Yeah,
Newchapel.
up to Newchapel.
Yeah.
We were very
Mountcott.
lucky, really,
We
Mountcott.
tried walking to Mountcott once,
Yeah.
but it was a little bit too
It was,
far.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we can see, tell me if I'm wrong, but those houses that we can see in the distance now, that's where Linehouses were.
Just there, David.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where where all those caravans. That was. They were there.
I think
Right,
two
okay.
rows, two lines of houses.
lines of
Top
houses.
row, bottom
Top
row,
row,
bottom
and I
row.
did read a pebble
Yeah.
row.
Oh.
They-
It's in one of the memoirs, but don't
Mission
worry
was
about
at the bottom. It was only a small chapel type
Oh,
thing. Yeah.
Angela Cooper.
On the screen now, I'm going to put a oil painting by a character that probably everybody will know. Bill Rocky,
Bill Rocky, yeah.
aka he signs all his paintings, Crispy.
Crispy.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Was the right
But
character.
yeah, Bill lived up there. He lived on
Yeah.
top row, about
Yeah.
third, fourth house in, from what I've read.
Yeah.
And then we got bottom row, and there were ponds down there. Yeah.
The word, Dave.
And when I go through the Goldenhill memories, the amount of
Fishing pond. I think.
yeah, the amount of people who've got fond memories. You know, I read the Lowtons, Simpkins,
Simpkins,
that
Ted
many
Simpkin.
names. Krista
Krista
from
Caldecott.
Krista, I went to school with Krista.
Yeah.
I got a photograph of me and
Story.
her and 2-3 lads
Yeah.
in the library at the
said
the
she's
She's just
infant
put it
school.
on today.
She sent it to me.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
it on the side. Well, I sent
Yeah.
it today. She got it on
Oh,
the
you
side.
sent that, did you?
Lovely girl.
Yeah.
Lovely girl.
Krista sent
And a
that
good
to me.
member of the group
Yeah.
puts a lot on. And
Yeah.
Angela Cooper as well.
Yeah.
Then
And
right in the distance, of course, you got that park, industrial estate
Yeah.
park, park house.
Yeah,
right behind
Park
all those
House Colliery,
trees.
yeah.
Yeah, because that on the
Tree
side
estate
of the
now,
park
isn't it?
house
Yeah.
colliery.
No,
Yeah.
but the people's memories of Linehouses are something.
Oh yeah,
Something
it's
special.
a very strong community. The Gileses as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm Giles. And,
I got photos that Angela's posted of Ted Simpkin playing football. I've got pictures of Bill Rocky Senior
Yeah.
Oh.
on there as well that Bill's put on. We will have a look at the Super Cinema because Bill did help me. We've put a video together on the cinemas of Kidsgrove and the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
And Bill was really helpful because he worked there in
He did, he did.
It's
Oh, we
exactly
did.
well, my wife's
Yeah.
uncle and auntie met there.
Yeah.
Ken Lees and Doreen. What was it? I can't remember his name now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Doreen Lees. They both passed away now, and they did the courting in there because they worked. Yeah.
Well, I'll have a look at the super.
And Mum's shop was right opposite the cinema. So every morning when I woke up, that was my view of the cinema.
Yeah.
Sure.
See what's on this week.
Linehouses, we will certainly be looking at linehouses in more depth at the nostalgia night.
Yeah.
So I've seen some fantastic
Chris will tell you about it. Bill Rocket will tell you about
Bill
it.
Rocky. Yeah.
Very good friend of mine. He's gone now. Jeff Holson, he lived there. There was a big family of Holsons.
A whole lot of Holsons, yes. And
Big Sammy,
John, yeah.
Terry, Billy, Irene. Yeah.
I'm hoping Bill will come to the...
I don't know how mobile he is, I've no idea.
I know he lives at Stone. I've spoken to him quite a bit. He was going to come to do the cinema one with us, but he was going away early. He couldn't make it last minute.
He's a very active member of the Facebook group.
He's really
Marvellous
helpful.
what he keeps putting on.
Really helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a walk up towards where the chapel was.
Yeah.
Walking down.
Okay, so tell me about this place.
Lakebrook Baptist Chapel.
Yeah.
Built in it's on the top there somewhere, 1870, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It closed about 1956, I think.
Yeah.
It was a thriving little community. My father was the secretary, my granddad was the something or other, Uncle Sid was something or other, and they all worshipped here. I was actually dedicated, christened it in fact in here. It's come here a lot of Sunday evenings. But I was born a Baptist but raised as a Methodist because that was closer for my mum.
Yeah.
It closed in about 1956. I've got a newspaper cutting somewhere.
Yeah.
And some people got in here and desecrated horrible things, burnt the hymn books and everything else. There's a baptism well in there, or was. And when I was about 5, I remember a chap named Graham being baptised. And he came out of the vestry, went down the steps, and the minister, I think it was Jack Turner, baptised him. And very confusing for a 5-year-old, you know.
Just
But
totally immersed.
that's Daryl's
Totally
brother.
immersed.
Yeah, totally immersed.
Did it not become something else?
It was a foundry, like, because my friend Frank Lally, his father rented it or bought it, I don't know. And the Lallies used it as a foundry, and they did for many years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Frank worked for his father.
Johnny Green who's got the farm, he had his fodder store, I think. Or something
did he?
like that.
Yeah.
Silence, fodder, whatever, yeah.
Hey, just why you just mentioned that you were actually christened here. I read on Goldenhill Memories the term "I got churched."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Mums who'd had a baby weren't allowed to go out or in anybody else's house until the minister had been, or the priest or the vicar, and blessed them. So, like thanking God, basically.
Right.
You know, for...
So that's what got churched means?
That bit, church was that, yeah.
I read that quite a few times. I thought,
because you couldn't even go to the church, so the priest or the minister, whatever, came to the mother, yeah. I don't think it's done now at all, perhaps in really religious circles, you know.
Yeah.
Walking down the avenue where we used to play. The house on the corner is still the same today as it was when we were children, innocent.
So we're literally on the high street, but we're just on Algood Lane. So tell me a bit about Algood Lane, because obviously there's hardly anything here now. What have we got behind us first of all?
This is St John's Junior School.
Right.
From the ages 7 to 11, associated with St John's Church.
Right.
St John's Church was built in about 1840, in the Norman style, I believe. The clock was installed in about just after the war, and it was by contributions, local contributions. It's a very good school, had a good reputation. This was the boys' playground at the front, the girls' was at the back. Nearly all my family, don't know anybody who didn't go to this school, not my family.
Then looking down the lane then, what have we got
That
on the
was a
right
bakery
hand?
Oh, you got
down
the
there.
bakery, the Tico Bakery.
The famous Tico Bakery.
The famous
Tico Bakery.
that's
Before
right.
that it was Stribor. It was a man named Robertson. It was his name backwards.
Stribor,
This is originally called Church Lane. People still call it Church Lane, as you know. But the name Elgood, I traced the Garbett Street, which is over there. There's a bishop or somewhere. but the Elgood is something to do, but I can't pin it down what it is,
Right.
the original name.
Anything else further down there?
There
What
are
about
other,
these-
quite a few houses there. My cousin Andrew Wharton lived down there, and
Dave?
not much else really down there, Dave, is there? Of course, you got your graveyard behind the back of the building just over there, Dave.
We'll have a look at the graveyard in a second.
it's very overgrown.
And that side there, where Golden Car Wash is now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as you go down there,
There was shops here in the Wesleyan
Yeah.
Chapel.
Big
There
Western
was
Chapel. massive place.
Leesy's Butchers,
Leesy's,
Maple Leek shop,
Maple
a
Leaf.
chemist, a cafe,
Yeah.
and
Ward's
then the
Chemist.
Wesleyan Chapel with big steps going up to the front. And that went down, the schoolroom was at the back, and you went down a ramp down to the schoolroom. So it was about 3 stories high,
Yeah, it was
technically,
enormous
from the
place.
front.
I've got photos, which
Yeah.
is great.
And
Absolutely.
you know, I was saying to Dave, all the churches, you know, you'd have the anniversary, they'd be packed, standing room only. But they did these like Handel's Messiah, and they get choirs in from the other churches. That's some wonderful
That's
voices
right, yeah.
and musicians,
It was,
didn't
yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Graham Boots comes to mind, the organist, and they'd bring people in and they were packed. And as young lads, though, you know, you were bored stiff. You were, you know, 7 or 8, and you got to go through 2.5 hours of Handel's Messiah.
Yeah,
It was
that's right, yeah.
too much of
And you did it, didn't you? Because
Well, you did it.
told you
You
were
did
going
it
to
'cause you
do
were
it. Yeah.
told.
Let's just have a walk down to the
Yeah.
church.
It's very sad about this because it was vandalised, set on fire.
This used to be a wall, didn't it, Dave?
Yeah, there's a wall here, and there was a gate there. They used to
I don't know where the rain
pin you.
has
Do you remember
been.
they used to pin you? They called it the bacon
That's
slice.
right, the bacon slice with the crochet,
And there was a gate there, Dave.
All good fun.
When you first came here from nursery school, you had to go through this, what they call the bacon slice, and they get you and push the gate, which was lines like this.
Oh,
And that's the famous landmark, Dave.
yeah,
Dave.
yeah.
Yeah. What they call it, something too.
Landmark.
Yeah. We used to look after this garden, used to
Yeah.
cut the lawn and everything.
We did. They did, didn't they? This is the cenotaph, Dave. We have a service every.
Have I sent you that, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a picture of it. Might be from yourself. Yeah.
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 There used to be one inside
Yeah, that was World
with
War
World War One.
Dave's
yeah.
got that.
Some of the names on the one inside aren't up to date.
Yeah. This is the interesting one for the Rafty family, though. 4 of them
Rafties,
lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
very
the
sad.
1850s,
Yeah.
40s, 50s, about 20% of the population was probably Irish
Yeah.
descent.
Right.
They came over during the famine.
Yeah.
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 And in one census I looked at, there was 16 names in a terraced house.
Yeah.
Hotbedding.
Well, like I said,
Yeah.
I live in 12 Row by the town hall.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got the census, I think, 1881.
Uh-huh.
And every one of those cottages,
Yeah.
they're all 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
There's a couple that are 1 bedroom. Had 10, 11 people actually living in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Crazy,
And
isn't it?
you
Yeah.
make reference to the hotbed or words that whereby mine would go to work, another one would come in and jump on the
That's
bed,
right.
and the bed was still warm.
That's right, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's have a quick look at the
Yeah.
at the
It's very
graveyard.
overgrown, I'm
It's
afraid.
fascinate me. There's the poor soul under here. You know,
On the driveway.
Haberley, he was a draper. Haberley
Oh,
was a
he?
draper.
What if he had
Yeah.
your mum's? Oh, yeah. Hammerley.
You know, the
Oh.
uh,
On High Street.
University of Leicester.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's, yes.
I did them, and they mentioned in there.
It wasn't on the High Street, was it?
Yeah,
Where,
Yeah.
Wouldn't be where Mum's was it?
I don't know. I don't
I was
know.
wondering what that was before. So,
So-
this was a school, David,
Oh,
where we went to from, as Dave says, from 5 to 11:70.
it's such a shame.
The people who owned it said I could go in there with them if I signed a waiver.
Yeah.
But they've gone bankrupt now. I don't know who owns it now.
Yeah.
I did a bit of research, and it's company's house, and they've actually gone bump.
Yeah. We tried to get into the church at one of the Cenotaph days,
I've been
Dave.
in.
Yeah.
You've been in, but we wouldn't let
Yeah,
us in.
yeah.
The vicar wouldn't. For
No, he
some
was
stuff.
quite rude to us.
He was
wasn't
quite rude, actually.
He was, yeah.
Because we all we wanted to do.
I won't go down there because the Japanese knotweed.
Is that the toilets, Dave?
That was the boys' toilet.
Boys'
yeah.
toilets there.
Good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stinky place.
And then this, of course,
Yeah.
the church is all boarded up, but it's a very old grave.
The stairs, there's a set of stairs in there that go up to the tower,
Yeah.
and they're stone and they're all worn in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are they?
yeah. got a couple of photos actually.
But,
It's such a shame, isn't it, when you come
it
to
is. But some local
graveyards.
people came and started trying to clear it, but I think the knotweed was a problem, Dave, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Yeah.
yeah.
This used to be a yew tree farm here next door.
Oh, right.
Fairly
yeah.
off kept that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was repairing, did a call in Allsage once, people named Fernie off, repairing the microwave, and she said, "Where's you from?" I said, "Goldenhill." I thought I knew your mother. I was like 35 years old, and they owned the yew tree farm, but this graveyard only went so far down, and the C of E bought some more ground off yew tree farm. Yeah,
It's a shame.
there's all cremated remains down here.
Yeah.
Nobody looks after it all now. The guy who was doing it as a volunteer passed away.
He
Was
did,
his
didn't he?
name Stewart or something?
I don't know. Oh my.
He's from Tunstall.
Yeah.
And he
Somebody's-
cleared it all, but
Somebody's tendering a couple here anyway.
Yeah.
there's loads of knotweed in there.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so
It's
sad.
St Martin's at
The-
Talk Pits when we did the Talk Pits
Oh, yeah.
video. It's nowhere near as bad as this. It
Yeah.
isn't. But yeah, it makes you think.
Yeah.
This used
'Cause
to be our,
I live where St Thomas's is.
Yes.
yeah,
Obviously the Kinnersley School that was.
Yes.
And they've just done a lot of work in that graveyard.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, across the
tidy
road.
now, but
Yeah.
a couple of years ago it wasn't.
it used to be our PE ground,
It is.
Tarmac PE
Yes, it was here, wasn't
Yeah.
it, as well?
And
And then
this
that was
is-
well, there was the rectory
care
there.
home. Yeah,
Now it's a care home.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it was at the rectory, the vicar's home was there.
Reverend
Yeah.
Craig.
Craig, David Craig.
Right. Okay.
He was a bikie and a drive from Bonneville.
Yes,
Oh, it's
big
about-
Jenny. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You often used to see all the vicars though in the pubs, you know, and particularly the Catholic vicars.
Yeah. He liked the Duke of Wellington, I believe. Yeah,
He did, didn't he?
I've seen him in there. Yeah,
That's where I used to go to.
Duke
Yeah.
of Wellington, was that
Right
like,
across.
test me,
Go on.
was that opposite the co-op?
No, it's here.
Here?
Opposite,
Ah.
stuff.
And
it-
that's
it-
the wheat sheaf on
and that's the witch. The co-op was like the wheat sheaf, yes.
Yeah.
The Duke of Wellington, it was a Bradbury, George and Alice Bradbury, maybe long association with Goldenhill. George lost his eye, I think, in the war, one of the world wars, and that's where I used to go, and still have a group of friends that we all get together a few times a year that used to drink in there.
you
Yeah.
get the window photos, Dave.
Pardon me?
Pardon?
The stained glass windows. You get them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one to a chap who, his name was Gilbert. He was the choir master, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he drowned in the sea off Blackpool.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's a part of the windows dedicated
Yeah,
to him
to
there.
him. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So there, so along there was a snooker.
Yes, the
snooker
office,
club, Uffers,
miners' welfare club,
minus welfare club.
full of young lads never been near
Yeah.
the pit.
that's what Peter Coates was referring to.
Yeah.
Billiard hall. there.
Billiard hall.
Yeah, Billy Door, yeah.
Yeah. And then what else,
Yeah.
Dave? There was a Catholic
Duke of Wellington was
Judy
there.
school. Duke of Wellington
The
was
Liver
there.
stores.
Lovely pub, the Duke. It really was.
Billy Barlow's paper shop, who
Yeah.
Reg Scott's after.
Scott's news agents there.
Yeah, Bill Barlow.
Bill Barlow.
Tell me about chip shops, because
Oh,
One,
I heard it.
how
Yeah.
many do you want?
Yeah.
at least 5, 6, 5.
Yeah.
Lanes was
There was-
always my favourite.
Oranges here. There was,
Vera's there,
Here is.
2.
yeah,
Lanes there.
Lanes there.
One on the right going up to Mrs.
That's,
Foster.
what was that? I couldn't, Lovett. Their name
Lovett.
was Lovett. Yeah.
And there was,
There
another
was
going
one along there in Breakspear Street, but I was told by the lady who lived next door, Barbara, that he only opened up and did any business when he wanted some holiday money.
Oh,
Right.
And it was a full range, a
Right.
Mallison Oldham
Yeah.
range sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very similar to Kidsgrove Town Centre again. People moan about the number of takeaways now.
yes.
When they start in Kidsgrove, they do.
Yeah, I'm
on our
sure.
Kidsgrove.
And Fort Green Road in Smallthorne.
But
Yeah.
It was just
in
us.
1920, 1910, there were 13 chip shops in Kidsgrove. 13.
You know.
Yeah, you know, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, but there was no Chinese, no Indian. It was kebabs.
I often
Yeah.
think, Dave, when you look at the Heath Street there, that's what it was like, row after row of
After
terraced
row,
house
Yeah.
everywhere, and
I'll
but-
drop some
you'll
photographs.
see
of this.
them. You will see them.
I'll drop them in on.
Yeah.
Can we have a quick look
Quick walk up.
to the co-op
Yes.
before the
That's
end?
the cinema, Dave.
Yes.
It's beginning to
You're
rain.
getting a bit wet now. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, it's interesting what you said, because we drove through, Deb and I drove through on Saturday, because Mum and Dad are in Lawton Cemetery.
Yeah.
And I was saying what a mess it was on the left-hand side of Goldenhill. And then we mentioned Chongqing, because how long's Chongqing been going, ain't
It's
it?
the longest.
And,
Yeah.
and
Well, it was Molly's, wasn't it? Before?
Molly's before.
Walking down.
Is this a dumbbell?
Yeah.
My cousin.
This was
This is a dumbbell.
Swettenham's, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a dumbbell?
Yeah.
Swettenham's department store, like they call,
Yeah.
and the Johnson family who ran the cinema lived in the flat. The apartment
I bought the cinema, but we can tell you that back.
Yeah, we'll go have a look at the cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always rings us up, you know,
Yeah.
for any more information, and you've got the website. If they access, and anything on there, as Dave says, you know, just
Where was Pancho's?
here.
Here.
That was quite a place.
Yeah.
Was it Pancho's Cafe?
This used to be the chemist,
Yeah, Ward's Chemist.
Ward's chemist, Mr. Hampson before that.
Hampton before.
Yeah, Ward.
And
This used to be
what was her name?
Breakfast Chip
What-
Shop.
what-
He's on Golden Memories.
What?
Judith.
Judith. Oh, Judith
Where,
Mister.
where was Pancho's then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it here?
Breakfast Chip Shop, that was. Pancho's
what-
Cafe became
Yeah.
Pancho's.
And that became Pancho's.
Well, John
Wow.
Brayford is in Canada and he comes on Golden Memories, and then, yeah.
I've heard so many stories about
Oh, Pancho's.
Pancho's.
Yeah.
Well, it's all the rockers, all the
It
rockers.
became a bit of a biker's place, I think, in the
It
end.
was the bikers.
I have got a few photographs of Pancho's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
So let's just have a look.
What's this
we
at the
have-
back? Is it Perkins Street, this?
There,
I
yeah.
think it was.
Yeah.
Perkins Street.
Something
There was
like
two houses along here
that.
with strange names.
Yeah. Well, we've got this lady's going to park.
There was a little bit.
So we're at the back of the cinema now,
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
and we can get a full. We can see the size of the cinema. Like I said, if anybody's interested in the cinemas,
I think he wants to come in.
You've done a feature, haven't you?
we've done a feature on cinemas, on the Val in Kidsgrove, on the Super here, and on the Regent at Buck Lane. I was joined by Regina Clough, you may know,
Oh, I know, Genius, if they find the pans.
and Phil Brooks. They joined us, reminiscing, and really did. So, back at the Super, you mentioned it was a Johnson's.
Yeah.
Family, that's it.
Everything I read about in the last video we did, they told us that he used to wear the outfits. It was
Yeah.
gold
Brian
braided,
Johnson, how are you?
like Mr. Johnson, and
Yeah.
his outfits were. But when we've done all the others,
Outfits, can you remember?
he was.
Sorry.
He
Can you remember the outfits that
His
Mr.
uniform.
Johnson wore?
Yeah, it was a brown uniform,
Yeah.
the gold braid,
Braids.
epaulets,
Yeah.
the lot in his flat cap,
Yeah.
yeah. And it was his two daughters, I think, and his son. Brian didn't have much to do with
No,
it.
he
He
got
read the
greyhounds.
greyhounds and whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
But it was all very properly done.
Let's
No-
have a quick
no-
look
Yeah.
just
No bad
inside.
behaviour
Yeah.
or anything like that.
No,
yeah.
no.
Unfortunately, we can't get into there. It's unsafe. I do have some photographs.
Would they not let you in then?
No, so I'll put some photographs on.
Yeah.
Somebody did a piece on it about 25 years ago, so I've got a couple of photos.
What's that lady's name?
Judith Cooper. Julie Cooper. Or Julia Julie.
Oh, right.
I've seen a thing. Mum's shop was there, Dave.
Yeah,
Was it?
And I lived there when I was born and child up.
yeah, on that corner, yeah.
there, Glenn,
One
Yeah.
of there.
the
Yeah.
shop. Oh,
Yeah.
was the Wally over here?
The what, sorry?
Which sheet?
Which it was
No,
that way, but
That side.
Billy Poole's Ironmongers,
You said opposite the
horse and jockey.
market. Awesome.
I lived, that was Ann Street. I went just where the curb ends in there,
Yeah.
and my house is there, and it was opposite the set of shops here.
I'll
So it's
drop.
basically in the doctor's
I'll
surgery.
drop a photograph on. I think I've got one photo that's got it's got 4 pubs on. In literally this area.
That would be down there, Dave.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you got the Nelsons on.
Yeah.
You got the New Inn because the New Inn was here.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
There used to be a wall here,
Was it New Inn?
corner piece, and a couple of.
Swans down there. Was it New Inn?
The Swan was where we just stood on that car
Yeah.
park. That was
Yeah.
where the Swan
Yeah.
was.
Where was the New Inn there?
Yeah.
The Swan.
Was it?
There was a smelly, terrible toilet there.
Yeah.
Terrible phone box toilet. Some people got confused. There was Bolton's Plumbers,
Bolton
Yeah.
Plumbers, yeah.
Decorators.
Seals Fashion.
Silly Toes,
I've got,
Harry
Billington's
Barnett's,
Fish Shop.
I've got
Yeah.
loads of
Yeah.
photos of these. We'll drop them on.
Yeah.
We'll bring them to nostalgia. Lee's Butchers.
Leesy's.
Leesy's Butchers, which is on the corner where your car is. That was
Yeah.
the
Right. The reason I know about the new inn,
I think the new one.
it was here, because I'll tell you why I know.
Yeah.
Because of this wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a photo of me and Patricia Dumbill sitting on this wall.
Yeah.
That was with,
Yeah.
yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
this is the
I seen that this morning, yeah.
the
Yeah.
northernmost part of the new inn. And right next door was Nelson's.
Nelson there, yeah.
Nelson.
Sat on it many
This was
times,
Lenny's
yeah.
chip shop. Fantastic chips.
The bag,
Oh,
yeah.
Fabulous, weren't they?
Yeah,
Plains.
they were, yeah. You
Yeah.
bring a few newspapers down, they should give you a few
To give you a
chips.
few tips, yeah. And then tripe used to sell as well. My dad used to have tripe and salt.
No.
Yeah.
I think everything I read on the sites, it was always between Lanes and Vera's.
Yeah.
The two most popular
yeah.
chippies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people tell stories of they bring the bowl down
That's
for
right.
the pudding,
Yeah,
peas.
we did
Yeah.
on the Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday nights they were queuing all the way
Queuing.
up the pavement.
Right.
Pudding night. Yeah.
That's right, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Delicious.
it's starting to bucket down. We'll make
Yeah.
us way back to the club and we'll touch on the bottom more
Okay.
in the club.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Walking down the avenue where we used to play. The house on the corner is still the same today as it was when we were children, innocent as innocent can be. I borrowed all your records, you borrowed mine from me. We sat and talked for hours in a box hung in a tree, and we stole your daddy's last bottle of gin.
Guys, we are back. We just made it in time because it's starting to rain really heavy.
Yeah.
But I think we've captured some fabulous moments, especially between both of you there, and the knowledge from both of you and the history that I think that you provide in the guys watching today was absolutely awesome. I didn't quite get the drone footage that I wanted. It was a little bit windy up there, and then I've got obviously the rain, but we've still got some spectacular footage for you guys to show you how beautiful
Yeah.
Goldenhill is around here. It is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Dave.
How beautiful it was when you were growing up as well.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Both sides, as I say, Dave.
Yeah.
You got all that we saw down at Acres New.
Yeah.
Then you got the same going up to Newchapel.
yeah.
It was.
What we didn't get time to do, because the Evans have opened, we didn't get that time to go further down into Sandyford.
Yeah.
So when we do the nostalgia night, I will be talking about Sandyford Cricket Club, meetings, Goldenhill Wanderers. I've got quite a few photos.
Yeah.
We were going to have a look at the Hop Inn and some of the pubs down there, or the Dog and Partridge as it was. And we mentioned the co-ops,
Yeah.
a couple of co-ops
That's right.
within there, and the white building, which was
And the building
opposite McDonald's.
Yes, that was a co-op.
Yeah.
And then it became Yeoman Motors. He sold, I think Stevie sold motorbikes and things.
Yeah.
And then it did something else. Oh, there's hairdressers there. Christine Booth.
Right.
She's a Kidsgrove lady, Goldenhill to Kidsgrove. And she had a hairdressing salon in Tunstall. And then prior to that, she had one there.
Yeah.
Used to go. And Jeff, there was Bill Eardley's hairdressers on the
Jeff
high street,
Minshall.
and there was Jeff Minshall.
Yeah.
And Jeff was like, he was a Minshall from Kidsgrove.
Yeah, of course. Dressers, legendary.
Then legendary, yeah.
So we're back here. We will cover the areas we haven't covered when we do the nostalgia, like I say. I'll drop a lot of the photographs in. I thought today was great. I really did. I've learnt so much.
Good.
I've been on Goldenhill Memories for well over 12 months, maybe 2 years. But today's brought it all together. I now know where Tico Baskets were, which I now know exactly where Linehouses were. Which again, and we've had a look at the cinema. We've looked at 1 or 2 people. Earlier this week, only 4 or 5 days ago, you put a post on Memories to say who are your famous people.
Oh yes, yeah.
We did the same on our Kidsgrove.
Yes.
But we worded it slightly. We said famous, or the people that you most admire. You think back to your childhood and got there. Now you've got some of those with you.
I have, yeah.
Reading through Vera came up time and time again.
She was, particularly the young girls, so many of them had riding lessons. In fact, my wife, Deborah, she went there as a child.
And we got Ken, cricketer.
Ken Higgs. Oh, that was the one that we were...
I think he was actually born in Kidsgrove. He lived in Shelford Road.
Yeah.
I think we've
when
got
he played
to give
for
that up.
Mickens.
Yeah. So he played Mickey's, went on to play for England.
That's right.
Played for Goldenhill Wanderers. I hear he played
football.
Left off for Goldenhill
Possibly
Wanderers.
did, yeah.
For the Vale as well.
Yeah. We've got Bill McGarry.
Bill McGarry, he
Wolves manager,
Wolves,
yeah.
We've got other football ones. We've got Cecil Booth, my Uncle Archie Wharton, and Arthur Napper, all played for Port Vale.
Cecil Davis was a damn good boxer in
I
his
haven't
day.
got him now.
Cecil Davis.
I've not got that one. Let me have
He lived by Arthur Cotton above the original Working Men's Club.
Yes.
That little terrace there.
Well, if you can,
Well, I can let you have this,
if you let me have that, and then I can do something for nostalgia now.
Because we got, even the vicars, for example, I was talking about William Murray, and he became president of the Methodist Conference and chairman there.
The Mayor of Stoke Council.
We had, we've got James Dunn, and we've got Arthur Cotton. And then we've got, outside the area, we've got Reg Tooth, who became Lord's Mayor of Bolsover. He moved out that way.
Right.
And then we've got, as I say, other vicars like Canon Welsh from the Catholic Church. He became a Monsignor, and he's buried down in Tunstall Cemetery, quite an elaborate grave.
Well, we've got a few there. What we'll do, we'll save them as they are, and what we'll do.
I'll let you have this.
And if I can collect photographs of each of those, we can have them on the massive TVs revolving around, and then we can talk about if anybody wants to talk.
You suggest, Dave, ask the group. For not just
famous, but who made an impact on
them.
So the example I'm going to give you is when we did it at Kidsgrove, I didn't want, and I've touched on this earlier, I didn't want it to be 20 councillors coming back. I was expecting...
You want something a bit more.
Yeah, so Jack Beach came back, rightly so. He made the top 10. Mavis Lynch made the top 20.
Harry
Heath. He was there. He's quite a few times.
Cherry Waite.
Yeah, Terry Waite.
Cherry Waite?
Yeah, Terry Waite.
Terry Waite.
On Heathcote Street, shop on the right-hand side of Heathcote Street.
About that,
and all these came out. Reg Mitch, obviously.
Reginald, yes.
But when we got to the top 3, the top 4, Les Poles.
Yeah, from Cuffhall.
From Cloughall. He was my old teacher.
Yeah, Deborah's as well.
He came me twice, battered me 3 times, and he's still got that. I've got that much respect for him.
Deborah's the same.
Then we mentioned Nurse Webb. Nurse Webb, the midwife, she delivered probably 80% of people in Kidsgrove. And that's come out certainly at the Nostalgia Nights. But number one that everybody in Goldenhill of an age would know, who was number one?
Lenny Hackett.
Lenny Hackett, of course.
Yeah.
I told you that.
Yeah. Well, we all saw him coming up and down Kidsgrove Bank and going through the village with his...
Lenny Hackett.
Yeah.
This photo has got a special link to Goldenhill and Linehouses because it was actually taken by Ted Simpkin.
By Ted,
And that's the actual photograph that he took, developed himself. And that came up, somebody put it on our Kidsgrove that I've just dropped this. If anybody's remotely interested into Dougie Max, I sprinted down there. They dropped it off at Dougie Max. I sprinted down there and I've got that. Because if we get this heritage centre, we put in a wall of people that we remember most fondly. So that's a good example.
So really ask who's made an impact.
Yeah.
Something like that. See, I had a lot of people come on and saying, well, my uncle was in the First World War, and they were just a private, and I've got those, but I thought, well, it's got to be something a little bit sort of...
It's characters, you mentioned Pam Donahue.
Pam Johnson,
Pam
Sammy Whittaker's granddaughter.
Sally.
That's the proper title.
Sally Whittaker's
that's
that's what it said too. But everybody knows Sammy Whittaker.
They did.
And it's those type of people that bring out, let's remember, it's all that softer touch. You know, dates are great, that history and that side is great, but we need to remember the people. You know, Freddie Bowie was one of the big ones. Hairdresser as well. So there's that.
It was funny, a lot of were publicans, weren't they? A lot of these well-known people, like we got George Bradley and the people that keep the Swan and all those. So many Republicans. Stambourne.
Councillor, and his brother Albert. He was a councillor as well.
The Moores brothers, Pete.
From there, Moores, of course.
The Moores. Peter ran the Clough. They had, his brother had the Boozy Dog in Newcastle. He also had the Dog and Partridge before it came the Op In.
That's right.
Before Nick.
That's right.
We had two Queen Scouts. Reg Sant and Cliff Bottom.
Cliff Bottom.
And any police come out, Ernie Ball is probably Kidsgrove's most famous copy. He was virtually top 5, Ernie was. So it's those precious memories, you know, the Les Paul's memories, you know, that I referred to. So
there's no S on Bossons. It's just Bosson.
So
Cliff will correct you.
Have you guys enjoyed today?
Very much so. I'm just sorry that the weather's, you know, brilliant sunshine
so much
now.
to tell you, you know, because we obviously, you know, we were born here. Okay, we've all moved away, but your childhood memories linger with it, hold with you, they stay with you. And when Dave started the site, and I joined it, and then Dave he had to withdraw and asked me to take over, I was really honoured. And I've just tried to get people to create memories, and everything I could find anything, I put it on there.
I've seriously, this week, you only put that on 3 or 4 days ago. I've had emails from Canada, emails from Arizona, emails from Queensland.
Have you really?
People sending me information.
Well, that was obviously on, you know, following what you'd put.
Stories. You know.
I've got a friend who came from Zimbabwe, Rhodesia when she was born. She came over, she got married, she came over here, lived as a neighbour for a couple of years, and then she went back. I think she's in Botswana or somewhere now, and she loves Goldenhill memories. She'd only ever passed through it a few times, you know, and she keeps in touch with me.
You do. And I understand that why now. You know, just getting the feel from you guys.
Everybody knew everybody as well. You know, being a small village.
John Roberts said, I included in one of my books, he was born in Goldenhill in Heath Street, and his brother Michael, he moved up to Gold Cop there, and he did a little quote saying that we had the freedom of the fields. We were afraid of nothing. If you want to know the time, you ask a policeman, and you should tell it, Dave, because if you don't tell it, somebody else might, you know. But this has happened now, so somebody else can share.
You had a lot of respect for elders and a lot of respect for churchmen and a lot of respect for the police and everything in those days, which you had the same in kids, I'm sure.
I'm sure when we have the Nostalgia Night, a lot of this will come back. The Nostalgia Night, as I mentioned, we've got the date subject to you guys, 24th of July. We'll be here. with Goldenhill Club. Yeah.
Lovely place.
I'll
Did a
come
great
up, yeah.
job here.
We've got a capacity of around about 100 in here, and every one we've done so far full.
Yeah, my wife wants to come as well. Yeah,
Yeah, there's quite a few people that I know.
24th.
The doors open around about 6:30, I think, here, maybe a little bit before on a Friday, but we normally start at 7:30.
Yeah.
It goes on till 10 o'clock on the dot, wherever we are at 10 o'clock.
And will it'll be the 24th, right? That
24th,
24th.
yeah.
Put that in there.
When we did the one at the Masonic last, I think that was for Buck Lane, there were people still in there at 12:30. It was full. Because the people that they've not seen for 40, 50 years.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And they're all catching up, and it's like a school reunion 60 years down the line.
Yeah,
So we're really, really looking forward to that.
And Dave, at 6 it starts.
No, we start bang on 7:30,
Or 7:30.
but the doors will be open at least an hour before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want us here
Yeah.
early.
And we'll finish the presentation bang on 10 o'clock.
yeah.
So what you'll see is all the photographs on the massive televisions. If you would, I'd like you two guys to be on the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Peter Coates does turn up,
Yeah.
then hopefully Peter can
Yeah,
be there as well, be
interesting
the
too.
third person.
If he came for an hour.
So just on that then, have you got anything more to add? Because I've got one more thing.
No, I mean, I've really enjoyed it. I think episode 22, which we've done today, has been a very memorable one. And thank you for you guys for
It's been a pleasure,
joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
For the viewers, don't
Thanks
forget.
for what you're doing, for it.
Absolutely, you've
We're
helped
grateful to you too.
You've captured the history for generations to come. And for you guys watching, don't forget to check out all the previous channels. And this is just wonderful. All this has moved on from the musical Kidsgrove The Bygone Days.
And the musical is there on. It's the 2 hours if you're bored and you've got a couple of hours spare. The musical is there. It's all volunteers. But yeah, we've got some fantastic feedback on that. I'd like to thank Glenn behind the camera. Who's there, who's been filming all the time. But I want to finish off with that forward from Mr. Coates. And please, I do hope Peter can get here. He finishes the forward by saying, I still have many friends from Goldenhill and know many of the old families. I still really enjoy meeting up with them and reminiscing about old times. I thought A. Houseman's words could be adopted for old Goldenhill. That is a land of lost content, I see it shining plain. The happy highways where I went and cannot come again. Goldenhill was not quite Shropshire, but the people made up for it. Signed, Peter Coates, which I think is brilliant, and that sums up everything. But yeah, guys, one thing to do.
Well, Dave, you brought me to yet another boozer pub, and this one is really, really nice. So all I can say is cheers, guys.
Yes.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank
And
you.
we'll see you on the 24th.
Yes, thank you.
We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for
we will,
watching.
yeah.
Stories untold in every brick and the dust on the floor that we had before. Oh, the loop line singing a song of the hill, spinning the wheels while the world stands still. From the kiln to the coal, through the fire and rain, Goldenhill is rising once again. Goldenhill is rising once again. Walking down the avenue where we used to play, the house on the corner is still the same today as it was when we were children, innocent as innocent can be. I borrowed all your records, you borrowed mine from me. We sat and talked for hours in a box hung in a tree, and we stole your daddy's last bottle of gin. Those were the times, those were the ways. So take me back, so take me back to the good old days. Looking back from here, I can see that we were blind to the burdens we would shoulder and the struggles we would find. But growing made us strong as strong can be.